Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana has seen a dip yesterday into the support zone that I talked about in yesterday's video. And we've already seen a reaction to it, okay? So there are two main wave counts I'm observing at the moment for Solana. They are both bullish, similar to the Bitcoin chart, where we have an upper support area, where we have a lower support area. And I think it's moving in the very short term in very similar ways to Bitcoin, maybe even a little bit more bullish. For Bitcoin, I've been watching for a bounce. Well, it might be developing right now. It's still very weak. And this was a B-wave bounce. Well, on the Solana chart, it's developing actually in a healthy way. Now, here on the Solana chart, there is one scenario which I call the yellow scenario, in which we are working on an Elliott wave triangle. I showed you the bigger picture in the last few days. So in this video, I just want to focus on the smaller time frame. Yeah, the idea is that in this Elliott wave triangle, which is the yellow wave count, with these triangles are 5 wave movements, A, B, C, D, E. Well, the D wave could have topped there around the 29th of July. Then the E wave to the downside could form a higher low, and then we rally to the upside. Now, there is no guarantee we get that healthy E wave of the triangle. Yeah, there is another count in which we could rally directly, but it would require a break in the first instance above resistance, which is at $190.27. But the thing is, the bottom line here is, if we get a deep pullback, this is an area where we can watch for support, and it's likely going to be the E wave of this wave 4 triangle that we've been watching for more than a month, actually a couple of months, I think. And the support is between $134.19 and $162.25. A break below $170.51, which would be a break below the upper support region, would be a first confirmation that the yellow count is indeed unfolding. And then a break below 165.70 would confirm that further. Now, there is a more accelerated bullish wave count, which is highlighted in white, in which the next move up should take us to, just checking if I did write that down. Yeah, I did write that down in the update I sent out earlier today. $210 plus, yeah? This would be here. So in the white count, as long as we're holding $170.51, so again, we are holding the upper support area. It takes a break of support logically to suggest we are going to the next support zone, yeah? Level by level. As long as we're holding the upper support area, the market can go up higher directly. We're still forming higher highs and higher lows. You can see that here. So the white count suggests a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and then a wave 5, possibly to $215 to $229 in the next step. And this wave 5 would be a 5-wave move, obviously. And I shared with you yesterday this setup, this 1-2 setup, highlighted in white, which is very similar to, if you watched my Bitcoin video, very similar to Bitcoin's accelerated bullish count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a more accelerated bullish count, and the rally should then continue from this orange support region, which is defined between $179 and $170. Now the price already reversed there and is now on its way to the resistance area, which I added to the chart today. It's defined between $184.97 and $190.27. So the idea was that we could get a bounce either in yellow wave A, which is the A wave in the E wave correction, to start a B wave rally from the support area, or we would rally in a third wave. You know, whenever we have a support area and we are watching for a bounce, either in a very bullish count or in a short-term bounce, then these can be interesting setups. Communicated that yesterday, just switching to Discord, where I communicate the updates and signals for gold members. Yesterday I provided quite a lengthy update there, showed you the bigger picture, but also in the very short term, this was the support zone that was communicated for the price to get into and then possibly reverse either in a bounce within wave E or in the third wave rally to the upside. Not going to read the entire text to you, but the idea was here. That was the takeaway. The nearest support zone to watch is the $170 to $179 support zone for a micro 1-2 setup. It's a very fragile support zone. Yeah, but if the wave 2 is unfolding in the white count, there should be a reaction to support. Now let's go back to the live chart And there is the reaction to support from the area around the 50% to the 61.8 retracement. Ideal bounce zone for a wave 2. So I think now we just need to be watching if this is a B wave rally or if we're already in the breakout in the third wave. My view, that's just my view. The levels are objective, but my perspective is that the yellow count is a little bit more likely, which means we're moving up in a correction and would then move down. Now we won't know that until we see a first rejection and ideally a 5-wave move down on a smaller time frame when the price reaches resistance. Why do I say the yellow count is a bit more likely? Well, one reason, the set of indicators I'm observing and everything, but one reason is this move up looks currently corrective. You have overlapping price action, 3 waves up, yeah, and yeah, so I consider that rather to be a B wave at the moment. Yeah, it's not typical third wave price action, or it would likely be a little bit more bullish, a little bit more upside momentum we would likely see there at the moment if this was a third wave in white. But again, a break above $190.27 would shift probabilities towards the white count further. They are both reasonable scenarios, both bullish. That's the update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.